Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating 2Chaos. I'm going to start this project off with this little box from Michael's. It's in the front section of Michael's. There was like these bins that always have like dollar items in them. This is where I found this. And I'm going to take my antique wax and I'm just going to stain the whole entire box. And I used my applicator to do most of the box except for the inside edge. I ended up grabbing a paintbrush and getting that done. Otherwise, it does a great job for the whole, the bigger parts. But it's round, so I can't really get into those little nooks and crannies. So I'm just going to grab this paintbrush, and then I just kind of got those edges and the sides that I couldn't get with the applicator. Once I had that all stained, I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to take this heart from Dollar Tree, and I'm also going to stain that with the wax as well. And I made sure that I got the edges. You don't have to do both sides. You can only do one. It's fine. Then once I have that all stained, I'm going to stain this small Jenga block from Dollar Tree as well. And then I just kind of let everything dry. Now I'm going to take some white paint and I'm going to go around the whole edge of the box. And I'm going to do the inside edge as well, which is really hard to try not to get the paint on the stain. So I'm just using a smaller brush and just kind of going over it lightly. You could tape it off if you wanted to, or put something down as you're painting so that it doesn't, bleed onto that. If it does, you can take a little bit of sandpaper, sand it, and then put a little stain back over it, and it'll be just fine. So I ended up doing 2 coats of the white because the brown was bleeding through a lot, and I didn't want it to bleed through fully just yet. So I got that all painted, and then I'm going to let that dry. And then I'm going to take the heart and I'm going to paint that white also. I did 2 coats on this as well. I'm going to make these rustic, but I didn't want it to bleed through and look like dingy. So I made sure I put 2 coats of the white on each. Once those are both fully dry, now I can go in and sand off and give it that rustic look I was looking for without that orangey color that pulls through when you paint over dark stain. And I'm going to slowly do the heart as well, kind of pull up some of the paint and just give them a rustic look. Next, I'm going to take that Jenga block and I'm going to glue that to the back side of the heart. And then I'm going to glue that right to the center of the box. So just put a little bit of glue there and then make sure that I have that centered in the box. Then I made this bow out of twine and I added a key to the center of it, just a small little key that I had. And I am going to put that right in the center of the heart. And that is it. This project was super easy and simple. I love the natural and neutral look of it. I think it could be left out year-round, not just Valentine's Day. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope it inspires you to make one. And as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.